Hello, 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 sellers. Come on in. I'm Kathy, and I love to be selling. So, we are going to talk about top selling product that is in demand right now. It is selling now because so many times when people come to me, they're like, Kathy, I've got these listings up, I've got great products, but it's not selling. What are buyers looking for right now? Looking at unlisted inventory. Again, I've got the question of, Kathy, I have this unlisted inventory, but I want to prioritize it by what is selling now. Such a great priority, right? Because if I'm going to be going through my unlisted inventory, and if I'm going to be taking the time to photograph it and list it, and our time is limited, we only have so many hours in the day, we only have so many hours for the week. And this is particularly true for my part-time sellers, when you may only have a few hours every week to work on your eBay, is when you're looking at your unlisted inventory, you want to be listing what is in demand right now. Why? Because that gets traffic to your listings. It gets traffic to your listings whether you have a store or you don't have a store. And that's what you want. You want to get eyeballs on your products. You want to get people browsing in your eBay store. And one way to do that is to be listing products that are in demand. So then the next question is, well, Kathy, how do I know what's in demand? And this is one really quick, super fast, easy way to do it. And it's something where you can access information about this no matter where you are in the United States or where you are around the world, which is think about what is going on right now where you are. Okay, so I'm going to date this. This is April 3rd, 2023. So right now in the United States, we are right, and around the world too, but right now it's right before Easter, it's right before Passover. And then right after Easter and Passover, we start to go into Mother's Day, Father's Day, and prom season. Okay. So you want to be thinking about what are the different retail seasons that are coming up. If you don't know this, because I worked in brick and mortar retail for over 15 years, and I did present also on QVC for over 6 years, is that traditional retail are always thinking at least one season ahead. And typically they actually think like 12 seasons ahead as far as planning promotions and the products that are coming in. But for us as sellers, is what is the next season? Because people are going to be shopping now for what is next. And one huge season that's next is prom season. And there's a huge amount of things that sell for prom season. Which one? It could be items that you have listed. So then it's just a matter of going in and sort of optimizing and tweaking your listings. And it can be unlisted inventory that you have. And it can also be things that you will come across as you're outsourcing, whether you're going through thrift stores or consignment stores, or if you're doing retail arbitrage, if you're going to a church sale, estate sales, there's a lot of different places to source prom items. And here's a list, because you might be thinking, well, Kathy, prom is prom dresses, and it is, and we're going to talk about that, but it's a lot of other things too. So just to throw out these, because again, we all source differently and we have different things that we list for sale. So here's some ideas for you for prom season. Hair. So besides all the things to fix your hair, think about hair accessories, things that people would be putting into their hair, beautiful barrettes and clips and crowns and all kinds of things that people like to wear for prom, for dressing up. The other thing to think about is makeup. Makeup is a huge seller on eBay. Now, remember, again, the makeup needs to be brand new, but consider that makeup, all different kinds of makeup. And you'd be surprised where you source these. Okay. So obviously locally, sometimes you get great clearance sales at different kinds of stores. I came across some great makeup once. Get this, at it was at a thrift store, brand new, sealed, major brands, because oftentimes the people are moving and for whatever reason they don't want to take the makeup with them. Or it could be somebody was in the city, like here in New York City, we have a very mobile population, is somebody's roommate moves and they leave items and it's brand new, it's sealed, it's even, some of them even had dates on them, is they're great to pick up and to sell. But again, with makeup, make sure that it is sealed. Okay. So makeup, huge seller. Your nails. And again, I've come across some great nail colors Again, always check if there's an expiration date on it. Check and make sure that it's new. But I sold some great nail polish. Again, I think it was a nail salon perhaps was going out of business because it was a box. It was all the same color, and it turned out it was a discontinued color. So I did really well on that. So again, hair, all kinds of pretty hair accessories, makeup, bags. Oh, good grief. So for proms, all different kinds of beautiful bags that people like to carry when they're going to the prom. So don't forget all the pretty purses and bags, jewelry. Come on, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, all kinds of great jewelry. And again, all of us source different things. So again, prom, but think dressing up to go out, dressing up for a wonderful date, dressing up for a wonderful night out. And some of this is sort of wedding guest things too, because we're going into the wedding season, spring, summer, but this is huge for prom. So hair, makeup, nails, jewelry, all kinds of jewelry, your shoes. Okay. And again, some people prefer to do the ballerinas, they do the flats, and other people like the heels. So again, all different styles of heels like to work, and shoes work for prom season, all different kinds of colors, undergarments, and the dress. Okay. Now, prom dresses, a large assortment of styles. The thing with prom dresses that you do want to keep in mind is what is trending now. So it's good to know, what was really big, maybe last year or the year before, if you do sell prom dresses, but keep in mind trends can change. So what I did was I went on eBay. So let's go on eBay, and we're going to go on eBay and we're going to look at how many prom dresses are listed right now. And when I went and checked on eBay right now, if you search prom dresses, just to let you know what a big category this is, it's 130,000 dresses. So other people are thinking prom too, right? But it lets me know this is popular. If there are this many dresses listed, and now is the time to be listing them, this is popular. So if you've got some really pretty dresses, get them listed now. You also may want to go through and revise and tweak. When you look at the prom dresses that are listed, be looking at what are the keywords they're using. And there's some good ones here. Elegant, sexy, tulle, gorgeous off-shoulder tulle. Again, we're noting tulle. Sequins, Greek style, strapless, rhinestone, pockets. Yes, pockets are huge. If a gown has pockets, oftentimes they'll be inline. So when you're looking at the dress, really check along the seams along the hip and at the waist in case it has pockets. But when you're listing a prom dress, really take a look, go through the active listings and just scroll through a page or two. Look at the keywords that they are using. It's maxi, it's long, it's full length, it's tulle, it's sequins, the color, the brand. All of this is going to help your items to get seen by shoppers. Okay. Then the next thing you want to do, as far as if you're outsourcing and you see something and you go, wow, this is really great, is look at what is selling. So one is look at the listings, because you're going to get an idea for keywords. You're going to get an idea for fabric. You're going to get an idea for brands. The next thing you want to do is, it's great that it's listed and looks good. Hi, Brenda, how are you? Because oftentimes I'll see a dress, right? Brenda and I, we're both moms and grandmas. You'll see something that looks great, but it's like, but grandma, it's not what's fashionable now. So it's like, I've got to know what's on trend. So this is the best way to know. You're right, Brenda, exactly. Because maybe it's like, because it's my memory, but it's like, no, it's not on trend right now. And just one quick thing on prom dresses too, which was interesting, and we'll see it when what I'm going to show you, is the short sell, the minis or the knee length, what they call cocktail length. Typically prom dress I do find is long, and you're going to see most of them are long, but a lot of the ones that are knee length and mini are selling too. So if you see something that's really cute and from your research you go, wow, this is a really great style, don't back off just because it's a mini, because plenty of the minis are selling too. So hang on, let me just show you the next thing you want to do after you check what is live is check solds. Now you can use Terapeak. Okay. The thing with Terapeak, and I love Terapeak, it goes back a year. And when you're sourcing prom dresses, when you're listing prom dresses, what you're really looking at, and this would be the same thing for wedding dress, Same thing. I'm trying to think of something. Mother's Day, Father's Day coming up is I want to know what's on trend now, because particularly for something like a prom dress, it can really change. So something could have been a huge style 2 years ago and like, forget it. You're just, it's like, no, it's not on style now. So check the solds. The thing I like with eBay solds, if you're not aware of this, and I did call concierge just to make sure, is I called is that the solds go back 30 days. So it's letting me know what is selling right now. So when you have sorted the solds, what I do is the upper right-hand corner, if you can't see it, I clicked ended recently. I want to know really what's on trend right now. What is selling now, particularly if you're outsourcing, because you want to get it up, get it listed, and get it sold. So that's what I did, was what is selling now. Some really pretty, and again, good keywords on this. Look at this pageant, because yes, it could sell as a pageant dress and a prom dress. Okay. Sequin, bustier, yes, because the top part has all the sequins. Good keywords on this. Full length and sequins, yes. If it has sequins, if it has bling, if there's tulle, again, all these great keywords you want to use because people are going to search that. Black floral printed long prom skirt. Great, because, and it's sold. So some of the people going to proms want to wear a skirt and then they're going to do a top. Okay. So again, just keep all of this in mind when you're outsourcing. This pretty blue one. So Laundry by Shelley Segal. So good. We got our brand names in here. Vibrant blue. Yes. Great color. Prom and wedding. Yes. Because it'd be good for a wedding guest too. Roman black, sparkly, excellent. Again, lets me know there's some kind of sequins or something sewn into this. Stretchy evening prom dress. Good, good, good. Now look at this one, and such a cute color too. So Charas, burnt orange chiffon, satin belt wedding cruise. Yeah, absolutely, because you could wear it for a cruise. So again, great keywords. Chiffon, the orange, sequins, tool. But look at it. We got short, we got long. But they're really calling out what the dress is like in the title. So important. And they sold. See, that's the thing we're looking at. What sold? If you wanted to, you could look at what didn't sell, because then obviously that's not so much in demand, but this is what's in demand. And I look at that orange. I mean, it really, really pops, but you see the different colors. You see the black, you see the orange, you see the navy, you see off shoulder, you'll see V-neck, you'll see keyhole, and you'll get an idea for what is in demand now. So we had, for the prom dresses that are currently listed, over 130,000. When I click sold, it's 8,800. So again, very competitive category, awful lot of listings, but 8,800 have sold. Okay, so prom season, jewelry, hair, beautiful hair things, and the dresses, short sales, long sales, use great keywords. And I'm thinking a season ahead. And then some of these sellers, very, very smart, is they're also thinking where else people might wear these dresses. Wedding, as a wedding guest. Cruise, because oftentimes on cruises, there's a wonderful dress up night, more formal dinner night. Great keyword, because people will be searching for that. So keep that in mind when you're sourcing these pretty dresses, or you're going through your unlisted inventory, right? Because people again are saying to me, Kathy, I have this unlisted inventory. How do I prioritize what to get up now? And a great way to prioritize what to get up now is what's going to sell, because it's getting me the traffic, it's getting me the sales, it's getting me the income, is to always be thinking ahead. What is the next season? And one thing to consider right now is Mother's Day. Mother's Day is here very, very soon. Mother's Day is a multi-million-dollar retail season. And Mother's Day is far more than just chocolates and flowers, as much as moms love to get chocolates and flowers. There's a huge array of items that sell for Mother's Day. And oftentimes people overlook it because they're like, well, I don't really have anything that's like Mother's Day. You may not have clothing that you think would appeal to a mom, but you'd be surprised. Moms like lots of different things. or the items you sell might all be used. Guess what? Moms like used things because lots of moms love sustainable fashion. They love to be green and they love to keep things out of the landfill. The other things, moms love things like power tools. Moms love lots of things. So again, pulling on a lot of my retail experience, I've put together a great Mother's Day guide for you. What sells on eBay for Mother's Day? So again, you can be looking at your unlisted inventory or out when you're sourcing. Download this guide. It's on my website, ilovetobeselling.com, and literally just stick it in your bag. And that way, when you're outsourcing, you'll go, pull out my guide and you go, Kathy says this is a great item for Mother's Day, and it helps you in your sourcing. And then also when you're going through your unlisted inventory, besides getting up all the pretty dresses, because right now it is prom season, it is wedding season, it is cruise season, is you can also be going through and looking for the things that are really great items for Mom's Day and are going to get you more sales. Because again, you want to be listing the things that are in demand, that are going to get you traffic, that are going to get you customers. Because not only is it great because you got the sale, but it brings you traffic to all your items. And that's what you're after. So list all those pretty dresses for proms, and then grab my guide, What Sells on eBay for Mother's Day. Okay, great. Bye-bye, everybody.